And as if by magic, what an amazing piece of equipment. Hello, all three or four of you. How you doing? I'll set up whilst oh, confirmation is only going to be 3 or 4. Two, 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 two Carvel. Hi NFJ, how you doing? You'll get to see the first words because I'm going to do them now, and then whoever comes in later will have to go back to the beginning. So, begin it where warm waters halt is the clue. So, what does that mean? Well, what is another word for where? Remember, I did a video about this word, if. So, oh, R.I.P. How you doing? Hercules. Hi ho. Oh, not hey ho. Hey ho. It's off to work we go. Well, actually, yeah, I suppose we are. So, if is where. People probably won't believe it, but here it is. I'm not lying. If is where. So, begin it if. No, that's not what we're going to do. Not begin it if. It. Do it means. Can mean the end, can mean all. Like you can read a poem lots of different ways, but I'm just going to tell you how easy this is. Begin everything if. Remember, Old Faithfull Geyser. So warm waters, Old Faithfull Geyser. I've already done all of these, but I'm just going to say what this first line could be. So we have it, where, being, everything, if. Everything if Old Faithfull Geyser. So all we really need to know is if everything if Old Faithfull Geyser, what is the everything if you're Old Faithfull Geyser? So how do we begin and arrive back where we started and know the place for the first time? And this could be long, so do the speedy stuff. Obviously you can't now because it's live. Unless you want me to go really quick. So there are some words, obviously, and I'm going to go through the words in this one. I'm not just going to go straight to it, although I could do, which is Old Faithful, but we'll go through a few. So, begin it. What could begin it mean? We have some of those words that Forrest already gave us in the book, which would be, jumpstart. Oh, it's playing up with it. The learning curve and stuff like that. And some of these words that you see will be, how Old Faithful shows itself. Hang on. You arrive back where you started. You begin where you arrive back where you started. That's good, isn't it? So, arrive everything if Old Faithful Geyser. Doesn't make any sense at all, does it? But you're told that you will arrive back where you started. So you will arrive, literally, because begin is where you start, and begin is arrive. And these are the same words that you'll see. Like I say, some of these words are the words that Old Faithful will be doing. So you can read that first line a little different, but this is the easiest way to read it in my opinion, to help you understand. Oh, look. Follow the 9 clues precisely. Begin it where? Follow it where? Follow everything if Faithfull Geyser. Remember, from there it's no place for the meek. Don't leave that place. Follow everything if you start at this place. Follow the 9 clues precisely. So you follow. Apply everything if Faithfull Geyser. Embark on everything if. So these are the same words, remember. So when you start, this is what you see. Place goes up, place goes down. Place goes up, place goes down. So the begin that you want to begin is when the blaze goes up. Because when the blaze goes down, you know it's safe to attain something. Or safer, suddenly. Remember, these are what the blaze would be doing as you begin, so you can arrive back where you started. Why is it that I must go? Kick off everything. Accrue everything. Get everything. Homer Brown, Blaze, Warm Waters Holt, all of it, and the treasure, if Faithfull Geyser. Acquire everything, if Faithfull Geyser. Remember, this is the word for begin. I've done where, and I've done it. And those are the words it breaks down to. Uh-oh. More people. Or more words. Hey, England writing. Yeah, that's what it is. It's because they haven't woke up, Bill. It's because they believe the bullshit that you Americans and the rest of the world put on us. And they feel they have to act. They feel their life is being taken from them, and it is. Has been. Succeed, show everything, accomplish everything, if Faithfull Geyser. I want to read that. Come on, everything. Engineer everything. Realize everything. Be everything if Faithfull Geyser. What are you? You're the finder, the solver, the blah, blah. Do everything. Remember, so what does do mean? Do everything if Faithfull Geyser. Do. Mushroom. Oh no, Suki had them. Oh dear. Become everything. Well. Rosetta, are you better? Are you? Become everything. The finder. The solver. The chaser. Change everything. If Faithfull Geyser. Doesn't work. Merge everything if Faithfull Geyser. Merge your Homer Brown, your Warm Waters Holt, and your Blaze into one. Oh, prove everything if Old Faithful Geyser. No one is going to happen upon that chest, stumble upon that chest, chance upon that chest. Oh, but they do. But they do. Chance upon everything if. I think you get the drift by now. Oh, look. Slip out the window. Slip out the window. And down the fire escape. Slip out. The slip up was before as well. Slip up. Oh, they missed his slip up, did they? A source. Got a source. Vent. Oh no. Vent everything. Age. Season. Ah, let's go to the season cupboard. Let's get some ingredients in those spice rack. That's what I'm looking for. Flash. Reveal everything if faithful. Something must be obvious to you by now. I sent Forrest a different version of his poem, of the lines, and he said to you, not me, something must be obvious to you by now. The begin is obvious. Something must be obvious to you by now. Remember him and Donnie? It went to a trickle. It went spill everything. Like I told you. I told everybody 5 years ago. What it says here. Like these are the things that Old Faithful does. This is the blaze. Begin. I told you the blaze is at the begin. You start at the blaze. When the blaze goes up, you know it's time to stop. Found everything if Old Faithful Geyser. Pioneer. Plant. Ah, define the word. Oh, I wish I was there. I really wish I was in that room, that interview. I truly do. Define the word lead. Is there a lead searcher? Lead searcher? Lead searcher? No. Define the word lead. Can I make it happen? Forrest, the word lead. It might take a while to explain. Well, not explain. To tell you because it means a lot of things. It means a lot of things. The lead searcher. Who's the lead searcher? The begin searcher. The blaze searcher. I wish I could remember that quote that he said. Some people look for the blaze first. Forrest, which way does the blaze face? I didn't take a radial off it. How do you say it? None of them or all of them. Whatever he said. You know what I mean? Which way does Old Faithful face when it goes up? Which way does the blaze face? I didn't take a radial off it. North, east, west, south? Which way does it face? It don't. It just goes up and goes down. Goes up and down and up and down and up and down. An engineer, can you make it work? Can I make it happen? Sparky spark. Announce everything. Forge everything. Shape everything. Do everything. Run, Forrest. Run everything. Ah, women wear makeup. The float. The hatch. Can I begin the future? Same words. Drive to the first clue. The first clue is begin. Fashion. turn to the left. Fashion, turn to the right. I crafted that poem. People think they're just words, but I crafted it. The usher. Set. Spare a thought for the blaze, the begin, the author. Spare a thought for that, because that's what'll get you something. My father was the principal. The first. The last, the everything. Mastermind. Rouse, rouse. Let's do a scrapbook about that. Or mold. Ring in, Jack. Jack, ring in. Move with confidence. The brew, the cast, the rig, mold. Same. Trump's staging your own. Listen, it was the false piece that was told about in the Bible. It's all a load of just trying to wind you up. Don't worry about it. Don't even play the game. Metal enough to strike the trail, eh? Oh, dear. Told you. I fix things and I know stuff. It's what I do. Don't squat with those on. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Ah, discover. The blaze. Blaze everything if Old Faithful, the first draft. Let's read the first version of the poem. Not the one that's in the book, because that's the second version. Wake up. That's the second version of the poem. Don't mess with my confirmation. Don't know if you heard it. Don't mess with my poem. The poem in the book, The Thrill of the Chase, is the second poem. It's the second one. The one that Cynthia was asking about. Dale, the second one. It's in the book, The Thrill of the Chase, the second poem is. And I think if you read it, everyone will know that Forrest Fenn wrote it. I don't know, I'm just saying. Because it's the second poem. Nobody knows the first poem, the draft. We just saw it here. Spelt draft as opposed to our draught there. I don't know. It's the second poem. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Gotta make that move right now, baby. We're gonna make that move. Ooh, jumpstart. Jumpstart the learning curve. There's hints in the book that will help with the clues in the poem. What? Wait, what? But they're not necessarily in any order. It's the first bloody word. Not the first word. It's the first word of the clues. As is the first word, and as is one of those words I just showed you, if you look. If you look. Oh, look, it's a structure, but not man-made. It was never an issue. Probe, remember? Toby and Shelley did something about it. Oh, sounded like fireworks going off. Either that or there. Infamy, they've all got it. It's there in spirit. Literally. In spirit. It's there in spirit. Literally. Not kidding, not in spirit. It's there in spirit. Not kidding. I'm not lying either. It's there. Finish everything if faithful. End in everything. Pick everything. Put in everything. Below the Homer Brown, warm waters halt. Homer Brown, warm waters halt. On the place. In my head. Place everything if, oh faithful Geyser. Oh, I don't know. I use Fenn's face on. Oh, dang. Oh, FAB, Bill. The blade faces the canyon down. The question was north, west, east, or south, Bill. Not whatever you come up with. What drug does this? I don't know. What is it that this is? Reveal everything, show everything, uncover everything, finalize everything. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, get one's feet wet. It is wet. Break the seal? Take the lid off? No. Do, do, do. Coordinate everything. Well, I did. I told you. And I was coordinating while you were doing all the things that you were doing. Because there was a lead searcher. Be the mother of everything. Program everything. Because if you don't have a program, how will you know? Blueprint everything. Direct everything. Chart everything. Project everything. If you're there, if you know the answer. Because if you have a handicap or a disability, tell me where it is. I'll get it for you. Timetable everything. Imagine all the people. Swing everything. Ground. Jockey. World's a stage. Same words. Oh, look. Coin. Everything. Is that a coin that's been bit? Coin everything. List everything if you are there. Call. Oh, another hang the rope. Compass. Same rule. Same rules. Same words. Same words. Same king words. Think of everything. Request everything. Arrange a date for everything. Fake it till you make it. Uh-oh. Yes, I know. Oh, well, people. Oh. Lodge, stamp. Remember, it's all about the stamp. More hen. Who's that? A water bird? Oh, look. First word. Find everything. If old faithful Geyser. Find everything. If you're there. Find it. Find everything. The Homer Brown, Warm Waters Hope, and the Blaze. If you're there. Oh, look. Stumble upon everything. If you're there. The quarterback. Resolve. Metal and resolve. Resolve everything. Adjust everything. Taylor Swift, everything. We're only making plans for Nigel. Agree on everything. Agree to say Wyoming. I agree to say I agree. I agree. We agree on the fact. Find the doctor. Find the treasure. Doctor everything if oh faithful Geyser. I found the doctor more than once. Where was it? Oh yeah. Oh look. Make some shoes. Have everything. Homer Brown. Warm Waters Holt, the Blaze, the Treasure. Kudos for find a solver, whatever. Title, blah, 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 blah. Spring. Get everything. Not lying. It's here. Told you. These words were given, this particular word begin 5 years ago. I didn't read it like I am now, but nothing stopped you lot from doing it. Nothing stopped you lot from doing it. You could have had everything. Oh, oh, accept everything. Oh, don't jump in, it's bloody hot. If the try is sincere, try everything. If faithful geezer. If the try is sincere. Listen, these are the words that he said. I'm telling you the words that he said. In English, not in Fenn speak. I'm explaining the truth that was said to you. I'm leading you to the bear. Where's the bear? He led you to the treasure. He led you to it. He led you to it. Told you. If I should succeed in this endeavor after leading you to the bear, tell me about the plow. Try the wheel. Take over everything. Agree to. Take steps. Oh, run, Forrest. Get to it. Well, it was all about it. It is everything. Move everything. Move with confidence. Oh, those brass tacks out of the... Take everything. Take it in the canyon down. Take the first step. Put one on top of the other. Job's a good one. We got to make that move right now, baby. Go. Face. Happen. Roll. A rumble. A rumble in the jungle. A rumble. Don't dig where you're not supposed to dig. Whee! Go the whole pig. Jump off everything. Address everything. Field everything. I threw my watch in the field. Where did he throw it? Give it a try. Here's Don. Hello, Don. Got a new motor. Acquire everything. My loaded potato. Chunky soup bowl. Cup. Actually exploded in my microwave. And spilled. Oh dear. There's a job to do. Hi, everyone. I don't know what that is. Have you changed your name, Sophia? Or is this a different... Oh no, still Chum. Hi, everyone. Hope you have a good 2026. My new cancers are melanoma. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're all trying to have a peaceful existence, but probably some of us are a little better off. Daces, faces south, only exposed at winter solstice when the sun... Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Ah, take it between your teeth. Wade in. Hello, Peg. Try to solve everything if you're where. Those are the words. I'm not lying. Those are the words. It's so simple. It's so simple. Start everything. Ah. Switch on everything. Boot up. Oh no. Log on. Oh, he's got his own log. Same words. Same words. Get ready for the launch. Boot. Waiting for the clomp of a Boots. Connect everything. Warm Waters Holt, Homer Brown, The Blaze, Ashley Power, He-Man. Trip everything, move everything, enable everything, admit everything. Oh, you didn't admit it. Register everything. Do, 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 do. The truth, the truth, the truth is on fire. Put your name down for everything. Subscribe. I don't want subscribers. I've already got mine. Put your name down. Book everything. Do, do, do. Buy everything. Oh, look. And you arrived back where you started. Remember, we're doing begin. We're doing begin. And this is the last one. Look, nothing there. So I arrived back where I started. I started with the word begin and I finished at arrive. And I arrived back where I started. So arrive everything. If old Faithfull Geyser, you arrived back where you started and you know the place for the first time because we had find everything. If old Faithfull Geyser, and we had found everything. If old Faithfull Geyser. So we arrived back where we started and know the place for the first time because when we began, we could find everything. And when we arrived in it for the first time, we found everything. That's how simple it is. So we begin seeing find. Now, when you're there, in the place to be, I've showed you begin. I've showed you where it mean. Well, what it meant, not what it could mean, what it meant. You know the blaze, Warm Waters Holt, the Homer Brown is everything, because I just showed you what the poem really says. The first poem, not the second poem in the book, The Thrill of the Chase. The one that you know Forrest Fenn wrote, because it's the second poem. That's why you're given that information about a second poem. Because someone read the first poem, the one that was too easy. The one that if you read and you're a Douglas person, you say, that's too easy. Forrest would then say, don't worry, they won't solve it for 1,000 years, or whatever he said. Which means Douglas knew what the answer was because he read the easy version of the poem. He read the easy version, the first version. The poem in the book, The Thrill of the Chase, is a con. It's a lie. It's a falsehood. It's fake. It's not worth shit if you're trying to find a chest full of treasure in the Rocky Mountains, 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe. That poem is worthless to you. It has all the wrong information to give you all the wrong answer. Unless you fucking listen to him. Unless he's only one thing that he said you had to do. All of us. In order to solve his poem, where you follow 9 clues precisely, you had to listen good. And because you couldn't fucking listen, you didn't have a clue what he was talking about. Basically, he was saying, listen, I have a different language than you lot. And if you listen, I'll tell you how to speak it. But you didn't listen. And you spent 10 years going, oh, Fenn speak this and Fenn talk that and blah, blah, blah. And never decided, oh, well, it'd be a good idea to learn how to speak Fenn talk, wouldn't it? I keep saying this. If he was speaking German, you'd go out and get a book or whatever and you'd learn German straight away because you wanted to find it. You're so fucking arrogant or lazy or whatever all those words are. I'm not insulting anyone. I'm just saying you didn't find it, which means you must have been any or all of those words that I'm not going to go through. Naive, whatever the words are that say you did not listen. Excuse me. So 5 years ago, you had a chance to listen again. And this time you're being told, listen, you're being told, I'm saying two things to you at the same time. What you're hearing me say and what's actually being said. Well, I told you how to do this 5 years ago. Told you. Specifically told you how to do it. 2 conversations. Talked about black and white, talked about paraphrase, said a whole load of things, showed you these words. Begin, where, begin, warm, blaze, all those important words to start with, to give you an idea of what was done. And you still didn't listen. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So you needed double blazes. You needed 2 omegas. The end is ever drawing nigh. These are the words that we were given in the chase, the end game. What does it mean? Oh, it means Amiga. Oh, let's look at Steve.com then. 2 Amigas. The last act, what's that? Oh, it's the fat lady singing. Your quest to cease. Your quest was to find the blaze, not the chest. And people look for the blaze first. That's because you need to find the blaze first. We don't need to, but if you know the answer, you can find the answer. So your quest to cease is 1 Amiga. 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 Cease is your Amiga, but it's the last Amiga. Because the first Amiga is halt. So you started, I told you how it works. You started the beginning. You started where? Oh, Faithfull. You finished where? Oh, Faithfull. When you started, your first Amiga was where? Oh, Faithfull. When you ceased, your second Amiga was where? Oh, Faithfull. Because you arrived back where you started. When you start, you found 1 Amiga. When you finished, you found the other Amiga. 2 Amigas. 2. And you were told it was ever drawing nigh. Your first Amiga you had. Halt. Your second Amiga was ever drawing nigh. And when you found the blaze, no, you started at halt. When you found the blaze, you finished. So you started and finished at the exact same time, apart from the fact that you had to wait for the blaze to be seen. Find the blaze. That was your quest. Find the blaze. Don't find Warm Water's halt. Don't find the chest. Find the blaze. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease. So once you found the blaze, your quest finished, because you knew the chest, where the chest was, because you found the blaze. And the blaze was Start, the beginning, start, the beginning, start, the beginning. Which was it? No, the start, the end, the start, the end. Which was it? Because when you find the blaze, only then can you start. When you find the blaze, you start. When you started, you can finish. You start at the first omega, which is halt. You finish at the second omega, which is cease. Both at the same time, because once the blaze goes down, remember he looked up. Once the blaze goes down, the up and the down, or even while it's in motion, your quest finished. Tell me where it is, and I'll get it for you. Read me what the poem says. The first poem. The second poem in the book, The Thrill of the Chase, he does not need you to read that poem. He knows what that poem says. Anybody reading that poem needs to get their naivety checked. It was never meant to help you find anything. Never meant for you to find anything. Unless you listened. See, he told you the answers. The answers I already know. He told you them. And he told you it's fake. And now you know it's fake, you don't want it. You wanted it before you knew it was fake, but now you know it's fake, you don't want it. It will not lead you to well, it will. It will lead you to Jack. That's exactly what it will lead you to, which is nothing. The second poem is in the book, The Thrill of the Chase. Anybody reading that poem knows Forrest Fenn wrote it. End of story. No ifs, buts, or maybes. End of story. Anybody reading the second poem knows Forrest Fenn wrote it. It's in his fucking book. The only poem they don't know, the only one they don't know, is the first poem. The poem I've just been reading to you for 5 years. Now, you take that to the fucking Bible, and all these people that jump up and down, Jesus this, God that, believing that they know all, back to front, by hand, and nobody can tell them shit, which is like every fucking solver in The Thrill of the Chase. Nobody can tell them shit because they know everything. Except, no, they don't. No, they don't. They know very little of the truth. Just like the poem in the Thrill of the Chase book. There is truth in it. You don't see it. Unless you listen. See, I look at it and I go, hang on a minute. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense. Reading it the way that it's written makes no sense at all. Excuse me, confirmation, where'd that come from? Makes no sense at all. But once you know they are lies with the truth behind it, you can just shove the lies out of the way and find the truth about the DNA manipulation, about everything that was done. Now we know, we've been told, there's a fallen angel. He came down to earth and he rules hell. This is hell. This is hell. He rules this. This is hell. He doesn't rule it now. It's been fucked off. Politely, of course. Very politely. We go back a long way, me and him. But very politely, he has to step down. The truth is the fucking truth. And I've been telling people the truth for 5 years. And as we move forward, there will be more truth. Only I won't be talking to a few people. If you cannot see the truth of what happened in the Flood of the Chase by now, with everything that I've said, you have a certain agenda that is not welcome on this planet. It really isn't. If you can't accept the truth for what it is, you are an argument with yourself and with everybody else every day of your life. And that ain't going to bring peace. It really isn't. It really is not. The hardest fight you'll have is to go within and beat the fuck out of yourself and know who you are. That's the hardest fight you'll ever have. Anything else is easy. I started my journey when I stood on a fucking hill in a place I didn't even fucking know. A country I thought I would never visit. But it showed me what sort of person I was. That was my journey of going within. That was my journey of realizing that there are people out there that you can fucking give your all for, and they will use you and spit you out and not give a second fucking thought. And even when you try to help them, nothing. Even when you stand up for them, nothing. Even when you get literally shot at, nothing. And then you have to think, hang on, how do I react to this? Do I become like them? No. No fucking way do I become like them. Don't laugh at winter Forrest was shot. Oh, we've just been thinking about that, shooting down stuff. This is what happens to children who eat alphabet soup. Talk dirty. Hey, Steve. Rob. Sexy moustache. What does moustache mean? Tell me how you feel, Mario. With my fingers. Like that. How do you feel? With your nose. I feel with my fingers. Let it out, Mario. I'm not angry. I'm just telling the truth. The pain you must be holding inside. There is no pain. It's gone. I wish there was pain, to be fair. I wish there was. I wish there was pain. But I've been through that. I went through that pain. And you really didn't give a shit. You really didn't give a shit. So I lost my wife. And you really didn't give a shit. Including Bill. Haven't forgotten what he said. but there isn't any pain now. There's just understanding, hang on, and gratitude. I should have said the gratitude first, because the gratitude is the silver. Acceptance with gratitude is the silver. Acceptance with understanding is the gold. Like once you're accepting and grateful for all the lessons that you have, and you have an understanding of it, you're sorted. Because everyone will do what they do. Free will. Free will. Would I want to live in a world where there was no free will? No. And so I have to accept that people do what they do. I accept it. People are going to do what they do. That's how they learn. And I call Father, Mother, Universe, whatever, Source, whatever you want to believe in. Allah, Ba, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you believe in. They are the judges. They're the people that put you in detention, not me. I don't give a shit. I'm a student just like you. Not a hall monitor. I'm a student just like you, and I'm taking the lessons just the same as you're taking the lessons. Confirmation. Absolutely confirmation. I don't give a shit what you do, how you take your lessons. Why should I? As long as I'm learning, I will get title at the end. What do you call it? Graduation? What do you have it? What do you call it there? Not certificate. But it is your graduation, isn't it? But you get a degree. No, whatever you get anyway when you pass. I will live my life and I will get my certificate, my graduation, my title, whatever it is. I will get that. Whether I worry about what you're doing or not, I'll get it. Like you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you. I don't care. You learn, and you'll learn by the lessons that you get given and the consequences of those lessons. It's not punishment, just the consequence of it. So there are people that get held back. That's what you call it there. You get held back because you don't learn the lesson. You can't go to hell because you're already here. So you just get held back. But you will never graduate and go to heaven because you get held back. So those people that are worrying about going to hell, too late. You're already here. We live in hell because Lucifer runs it, devil runs it, Satan runs it, whatever you want to call that person, that being, that entity. That's why it's as bad as it is. And they want to be Father. They want that, whatever it is that they're looking for. So I learn my lesson. I expect at the end of my curriculum, I don't have to worry about going to heaven. At the end of my curriculum, this will be heaven. Earth will be heaven. The school that I go to will have different teachers. And so the lessons are different. They're not as harsh as they have been because they have different teachers. Now, listen carefully. For those that get held back, they will have to learn those lessons. So they will get those old teachers that teach those old lessons. And if they don't learn the lesson, they will get held back. In other words, your heaven on earth doesn't arrive. You continue to live in the hell on earth that you created or raptured and have a hell somewhere else. But this earth will be heaven. And if you can't function as a heavenly person, then you will be held back and live the hell that us people have lived for thousands of years. So no, there's no pain. There's no pain. I speak to you now in a language you understand. Because when I spoke to you in a calm, kind, respectful, beautiful way, you didn't understand me. You did not understand me. I would say you underestimated me because I was so nice. And now I'm still nice, but I don't speak the way I used to because you don't understand the way that I speak. Now I speak and act differently, and you tend to understand what's going on because now I speak to you in the way that this earth is being run. I started speaking to you in the way that I wanted the earth to be run. See how that works? Like, can't we all just get along? So there are people say, "Oh, I don't like you like this. Oh, I prefer you the way you were." Yeah, well, tough. Sometimes the bullies need a taste of their own medicine. See, I ain't shy in coming forward. I'd rather just sit in the background. Sometimes, though, I see things I don't like. And if Yvonne was here, she'd tell you. I don't give a fuck how many people are doing something they shouldn't be in front of me. I will step in. Trust me, you don't want to be there when I step in. You really don't. Because the trouble with being a good man, and I am a good man, it takes a lot to get you wound up. Or it takes the slightest thing. If it's something that is truly evil in my eyes. Now, I admit, Yvonne used to get upset when I went and did those things. But there is no way on this earth that I would not do those things. Because when I think that it could happen to one of mine, I would hope that somebody would step in for me as I step in for them. That's how it works. What the fuck? You are too, Maria. What? What am I? I work the gates at... What am I? In pain? No. Angry? No. I work the gates at heaven from my... Oh dear, what happened to Pete? Damn, Pete's been flipping ousted. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, you all think there's an agenda. There's no agenda. I just tell you the truth. Like, your agenda is one thing, but mine doesn't exist. You project onto me the sort of being that you are, not who I am. You think that people are like you. I'm nothing like you. Nothing like you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's an answer to the situations in this world that leave people fearful, unsure, confused, the same as unsure, I suppose. And there's a way of rectifying that, correcting it, if you will. And that's the process that we're going through now. Now, I'm sure those of you in America will know Mr. Tim hasn't done so well, has he? And there are more like him. Now, Tim was not the most popular, shall we say. There are others who are not as popular, and there are others who are more popular, who, in the coming weeks, will face the same sort of revelations, shall we say. Now, go back a couple of months, I told you all of this was going to happen. If you look on the news, you will find out that more and more things are being found out. More and more history is being rewritten. More and more truth about our past is coming to light. Now, the agenda these people had for bringing the Messiah back let him explain, this Messiah, this person called Jesus, let him explain how he was called Jesus. Let him explain that. No J until 1524. How was he called Jesus? How is he still appearing to people as Jesus? Why doesn't he turn around and say, hang on a minute, well, I can't be Jesus because there was no J. They lied to you about my name. My real name is Yahusha. Divine protection. Yah, as in divine, Yahuwah. Yah, divine. Usha, a place in Galilee. Does that name ring a bell? Galilee? Where have I heard that word? Where have I heard that name? Oh yeah, Galilee. A place where Jesus was born. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? This fort is in the place where this person called Jesus was born. And yet it's actually the name of a divine being. That's strange, isn't it? And we know it's Yahuwah and not Yahweh because of the letters or words. Y, H, V, H. Y, AH for the H, V, the U, and the AH for the H. Can't be Yahweh because it's not a W, and it's not EH because the first H was AH. So, not Yahweh, not Jehovah because there was no J. Wow, this is weird. And we know that it was Yah because it's Hallelujah. So those people, in the beginning was the Word, and those people who praised the divine being that was around, praise Yah. Hallelujah. So it must be Yahuwah because it can't be Yahweh. Can't be Jehovah. Can't be God. Can't be Jesus. Dang. Those people that know the Bible really know their stuff, don't they? A bit like those people have a soul for the thrill of the chase. Or the map's edge. Or there's treasure inside. Really know your stuff, don't you? Remember, joy is happiness. Precise is detail. Pay attention to detail. Follow the 9 clues precisely. Joy, happiness. Won't find it in snow. 200 people, 200 feet. I wonder if there are 6 questions. I wonder if any of those questions are very similar, just different words, very similar to the information that Forrest Fenn gave us. I wonder, but he who wonders is never lost. And so, those solves, they've already been solved. Those answers, they've already been found. Already been found. Already. Listen, which is why somebody said in an audio, you can hide it again in the same place. Wait, what? No, it's been found. It's been found. Like, you're not talking about hiding anything. It's been found. Why are you talking about hiding something? Oh, free books. Free books and a project in the drawer. There's treasure inside. And on the map said, oh, books. Books and more treasure hunts. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Not only that, these treasure hunts are tagged onto Forrest Fenn's hunt. A chest, a jar. Well, go figure. I wonder what the plan is. What do you reckon? Tell them now? Or wait? You'll find out soon enough. You absolutely will find out soon enough. Just pay close attention to detail. Or follow the clues precisely. Happiness is the pot. Or joy. Whichever way you look at it. Just for your own sanity, read what's been said. Hear what's been said. See the fucking BS. You ain't going to find shit. And if you do, it's just another Jack. Jack told us about a chest that was in the book The Thrill of the Chase. Not the chest that was hidden. All BS. The poem that's in the book The Thrill of the Chase, no one can solve it. No one. As it's wrote in the book The Thrill of the Chase, no one. It's the second poem. It wasn't meant to be solved. First poem, that's easy enough. So Jack is a lie. called out for the last time. Seriously, called out for the last time. They say patience is a virtue. I'm patient. I've waited 5 years. But I'm not going to keep telling people the truth when they don't want to listen. Can't help you anymore. I have tried and I have tried and I have tried. I've tried. No more. No more. No more. It's just no. Unless I start telling you where there's treasure inside those chests are, and where beyond the map's edge. Is that it? Beyond the map's edge? I haven't paid no attention to it, but where they are. Unless you want me to do those things, then I might do those things. Eh? Try to help you. You ain't going to find shit. You're not meant to find shit. And the only way you'll find it is if you listen. It's not buried, which means anyone can stumble on it. I wonder what clues will be given. So I thank you for watching. Y'all stay cool like the other side of my pillow. It's count time here. I'll be back when the yard opens. What? I'll be gone by then. But thanks for popping in. I do appreciate you people, even though, you make the effort. Imagination can make a man of you. I'm the letter 8-1. Let me not judge you for staring at words. Let me show support for you bettering your English vocabulary. I wish you the best. I just can't waste my time in this manner. Oh, I wish you come in earlier. I hope you're still here. I wish you came in earlier. This is exactly what I said, is it not? This is exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. And the truth will be known, and all those people will watch when the table is set. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. I'm not classing myself as Jesus, but he had his doubters too. Your Jesus, not mine. My Yahusha, or Horus, or whoever. The story's the same, just the name and places are different. If you get lost, go back to the beginning. Well, the word begin is the beginning. I've told you how, where, how to get the double omegas, know that the end is ever drawing nigh, what to do when you've found it, and explained all the words that come with that from Forrest Fenn. And all of you liars, bullshitters, whatever you've been paid to do, whatever, however it works, even if you are genuine treasure hunters, even if you are, your ability to listen is less than baby in the womb. I don't know. It's not good. It's not very high. And if you think that's insulting, I'm sorry, but you've had 5 years. I think I have proof that you can't listen. And there may be people out there that have listened. But those people that turn their nose up to the truth, there's something wrong with you. See, I know that when people hear the truth, They won't like it. They won't want to change. But the truth is, thrill of the chase, it was fake. Unless you listened. The truth is, the Bible, it's fake. Nobody told you had to listen. It's just fake. Not just the Bible. Not just the Bible. All of it. All of it. Every single one. Every single one. Because the information we have is given to us by men, including the Ethiopian Bible, which is better than the King James Version. But when you go back to the beginning, the Greeks and the Romans, who translated it, you find that it's lies. That'd be like you going to China with your mate and you meet this person, male or female, whichever you prefer, and they're saying nice things about you. They really like you. You have no idea what they're saying. And your friend tells you that they're insulting you, that they didn't want to go near you. They think your clothes are shabby. They think your hair is scruffy. They don't like the way you look at all. And yet they're telling this person that they really love you. And because they're your friend, you believe them. So you're upset. Sad because you really like this person. Angry because they're insulting you. And you don't know which way to be. Because you really like this person. And your friend doesn't give a shit. And when he drops you off, he goes back and finds that person and spends time with them. Because really they don't care about you. They only care about themselves. And that's what this world is. They don't care about you. They don't give a flying fuck about you. You're a means to an end. Me, on the other hand, I care. I care enough that I tell you you're being fucked over. I care enough to tell you that you are fucking people over. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, I care because there's time to get it right. But you don't want to get it right. And then I stop caring. You see, this unconditional love is for people who can love unconditionally too. I don't waste my love on people that don't ever deserve it. Ever. Who can never appreciate it and never return it. I don't waste my love on them. Before you say, oh, you're not very nice, I don't give a shit. It's my love. I'll give to who I want. You don't deserve it, you don't have it. But in the first instance, it goes out to everybody. Like I've said before, love is full of layers. And love is blind. Not mine. Not mine. My love is not blind. I learned the hard way. So people can't manipulate me now. I don't go for this love bombing shit. I don't give a shit about it. I don't. It's not what you write, it's not what you do, it's the energy you project. You don't come to me proper. I did it once. Bill did it. Zozo, Greg, Windell. Like those people. I'll stand my ground. It's amazing. I haven't seen Greg, I haven't seen Zozo. Like the people that I cut off, I cut off. But I cut them off with the truth. I'm not nasty. But I will speak the truth. I don't do this for subscribers. I do this because the world is going to change. It is going to change. I do this so you know that when I speak, I don't just speak with my head and my voice. I speak with my heart. And when I speak, you know full well it's the truth. And I'm telling you that as we move into 2026, you are going to be shocked to your fucking feet about the things that happen. You won't know your ass from your elbow unless there is a swarm that is going to hit this planet. I don't mean locusts and that. I mean energy. I mean the angels and the ancestors. I mean the unseen creatures. I mean the star beings. Things have already started. But in 2026, oh, fucking hell, your feet will not touch the fucking floor. You might have to put aside, treasure hunts. But just be aware, joy is happiness. And that's the part. Paying attention to detail is following precisely. You won't find it in snow. Oh, you can find forests in snow. Excuse me, confirmation. Forrest Fenn was the second. Second what? The second coming. Oh no. My Ketatura scroll arrived today. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ lives? How? That's impossible. He never lived in the first place. Well, if you mix Krishna and Jesus, then you have Jesus Christ if you mix those two together. But other than that, the real Christ in the monad was with Sophia. I don't think he came down to save us and our sins. I think he came to save her. The divine feminine. I know, I'd rather save her than us lot. My daughter and I are great treasure hunters. In fact, it was my daughter who took me on my first at Devil's Den. Ah, Devil's Den. I read that. That's all right. Oh, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Treasure hunts are evil. They're not evil. They're just run by evil people. It's like saying money's evil. Money's not evil. It's just, people that flipping manipulate it. Oh, 7770 now. What happened to the 7670? Nikki's here. Hello, Nikki. I didn't realise. Just popped in and I think I'm going to pop back out. Oh, okay. Probably already gone then. You go for it. Have a great night. Steve Klein, I'm a little different. Oh, could be worse. Could be a little teapot. Give Troy? Where's Troy? Wow. True solver here, Mary. You still trying to figure the... Yeah, okay. Oh, dear. I'm going to laugh. 5 campgrounds. He's a moderator now. If you're still here, Troy. If you're not still here, you're still a moderator, but you're not here. I think Bill Gorman cares about you, Mario. Not the impression I got. Ah, cheers, Rob. Yes, isn't it wonderful and magical? What's wonderful and magical? Moving to Canada? Oh, no. It's still part of the Commonwealth, that is. Mind you, so's America. You just don't know it. Oh, you just don't know it. I was going to post a load of things on my Facebook about the lies that you're told in school and why you grow up, thinking the things you do about how good your country is. But don't get me wrong, my country isn't as good as I thought. Like, I used to really love my country. But now I know the truth. I love my country. I just don't like the rulers of it. I really don't like the rulers of it. Last summer, a couple was stabbed to death at Devil's Den. No. Last summer, a couple was stabbed to death. Excuse me. Arkansas. No. But someone going to say, I know what you did last summer. Treasure hunts. I'm sorry, Mario. First, second treasure hunts. What? I'm sorry, Mario. First, second treasure hunts. What? What that's supposed to mean? Mario, is it raining? No, it's raining men. Hallelujah. It's snowing. No. No finding treasure now. It's snowing. Yeah, I'm peed. I had this conversation with someone in America. And they told me that snow stayed there for months. I was like, no, don't talk about snow. I don't want it over here. And then, lo and behold, there it is. It snowed and it went. And now it snowed again. And you know what happens here at snow? I don't have to. I do it because I want to. I live in a cul-de-sac, so I sort of clear the road from our cul-de-sac where we all turn and then down the road till we get to the main road where the gritters are, because they don't grit where we are. They tell us they can't come up and turn round, which is bull. Of course they can come up and turn round, but they don't come up. So Gives me something to do. How far is it? How far is it? It is about, well, I'd say 150 feet all told. Like the road going down, about 150 feet with the cul-de-sac. So the person on my left is 90, the person on my right is 80 something. Next door, I will give you names. Next door to that, he comes out and does a bit. And then, well, there's someone in there now, but there wasn't. So those two ladies, I don't expect them to come out, but they did come out yesterday and did it. Not yesterday, the day before. Came out and already did it before I even realised it was snowing. They were already doing it. So I didn't really want to go out halfway. Well, they did their bit. I don't know if they did all down the road. I didn't want to go out when they're nearly finished and claim out that I cleared the road with them. So, but there wasn't much snow, so that was okay. But there is a lot of snow now. So I'm having a word with mum and dad as we speak and saying it needs to rain to get rid of the snow before I wake up. And then we'll see how much sway I have. You listening? I'm swaying. Swaying. Rain. Has to rain. And if you rain good enough, when I ground myself, I'll feed the birds as well. Steve, you still here? Mario and chat, I hope all is well with you all. I hope all well with you. Captain Kid, you still didn't say whether you found treasure or not. Forrest said he woke up, he didn't know if he found the treasure or not. He was jarred awake, jarring me awake. And he'd go downstairs feeling romantic. What does romantic mean? What did he really say when he said that? That's funny. There are hints in the book that will help with the clues in the poem. What does romantic mean? He was feeling romantic when he went down and was writing stuff on his computer. Hang on. Whoa. Whoa. Seriously think about that. If you're lying in bed next to your lady and you wake up feeling romantic, you wake up feeling romantic, do you get out of bed and go down to the computer? Or do you say, darling, are you awake? I would say, darling, you awake? Snowing, it's too cold to snow. Too cold to snow. I don't have much to say about that. Look, watch. Make it easy. Here we go. You'll be surprised what it means. There's the word that. Oh, it means so. You wouldn't know, would you? Look, you can say a lot of things about that. Two. The one. That which. Oh, darn you. What are you doing that, Pretty? When you say that which, you're just saying that, or which. It gets funnier. Look, it means it. Etc., etc., etc. Yada, 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 yada. Oh, there it is. Who says that? Who says blah, blah, blah? Who says that? Blah, blah, blah. Who says that? Like, words don't mean what you think they do. Who says that? Dang. Almighty. Not that, but to that to walk. Not that. So why is it that I should go? To. Where's he gone? Far. Where's the two? Did you just see the two? What did he say? That. Where's two gone? Oh, I thought the other two was here. There it is. Too far two is that. Don't you find that funny? I find that funny. Not far, not that, but that, that walk. Oh dear. It's funny when you think about it. I think about it a lot. He ain't heavily, he's my brother too. So, the treasure is that, the story is that. So there's a lot you can say. Look, you wouldn't have thought all this was that, but it is. This and that. Oh, look, he's dancing. This goes in, that goes there. So, you wouldn't have thought that that meant all that, but it means all that. It means a lot. Two can keep a secret if one of them is that. Rosetta, are you better? Are you well, well, well? Something significant was said there. That. What was it I said I did it? Did I do it to the nth degree? I think I did. I think I did it to the nth degree. Must be mad. Wouldn't bite down hard on a biscuit. You wouldn't think that that meant all of these things. Above and beyond, to infinity and beyond. Go over and over and over. Enough. Is that the word? Is that the word I talked about? Enough. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. My eyes are getting sore. Are you not playing silly buggers again? Oh, look, ESP. By half. Oh, what was the symmetry one? You wouldn't have thought that that meant all this, would you? But it does mean this. Is it in an isolated spot? Is it in that spot? Yeah, it's in that spot. Oh dear. See them aberrations around the edge. That aberrate. Yeah, my eyes are really tearing up. What's going on? I can't see. Have to go. It's important to know what is worth knowing and what isn't. There it is. I was just talking about romantic. and it was jarring him awake. And it did. Jarringly. All in all, my father was a principal. Excuse me. Hello, Frank. Got a new motor. Verily, verily, verily. He's just having fun. Clean ends. It's all that. Oh, my eyes are really stinging. As much as any man can even out. It's the same word. Same thing. I've probably gone past these words. Yeah, my eyes are stinging. Terry Skentley in Marvel Gaze. Dancing with the Stars. I think I'll leave it there because my eyes are really stinging. I'll have to have a spiritual bath. So, graciasi, thank you very much. I can't read what you're writing anyway, so excuse me. Doing great, thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well too. There you go. So I thank you for watching. My eyes are stinging, so I'm gonna have to go and water them out. Again, just the truth. Don't have to believe it, but that's the answer. The second poem is the poem in the book, The Thrill of the Chase. Excuse me. That's why you'd know that he wrote it, because he did. It's in the book, The Thrill of the Chase. It was the first poem that he had to. Yeah, it is streaming. It's my eyes. They're streaming. I don't know. They just started to sting. So maybe these people are trying to tell me something. Or maybe I'm coming down with something because of the snore. Who knows? Who knows? Thanks, Captain Kidd. Take care, everyone. Well, all two of you. Ciao for now.